Hi, my name is Ariana Hicks, and this is my disposition survey video for Introduction to Graduate Studies in the College of Education. The dispositions that I do currently possess are professional conduct, dedication, and high expectations. The most important one to me is professional conduct because I have a high expectation of myself when it comes to being professional all times at work. When I go into meetings, I make sure that I am actively listening and participating in the whole entire presentation and meeting. When it comes to my professional attire, I believe that all teachers should have a professional uniform on each and every day so that students know that we are serious about what we do. I also believe that when it comes to my personal life, that is to stay separate from my professional life because I don't want to get the two mixed up and it causing conflict being at work and it spilling over into my home life. I also am respectful to my students. I treat them as my equal. Even though I am superior, they are all equal to me. And I believe that in order to be a great educator, one has to treat all students with respect, no matter if we are in charge of them. All students deserve to be treated with respect. I am dedicated to teaching because I believe that all students have the right to learn and can learn. I'm dedicated to starting my lessons on time. I'm dedicated to pre-planning and discussing what things do I see in the curriculum, what things do I see on the assessments that my students have a hard time might be dealing with. So I prepare my students for those different things that they will have to tackle when it comes to test taking. Also, holding small groups. I believe if one is dedicated to teaching, we must come up with scaffolds and manipulatives to help students learn better. So I'm dedicated to finding new ways and strategies on how to help students be better than what they were when they came into my classroom. I have high expectations when it comes to myself and my students as well. When I am teaching, I do not have any distractions that hinder me from teaching. I make sure that when I am teaching, all my students know that pencils are down and all eyes on me. When my students are participating, the expectation is for them when they answer a question to stand up. And I would love to say, and I'm proud to say that when I do that, when I started that my students clicked right away, and every day I have an expectation and they know what that expectation is and they live up to that expectation because I set it right away when I first started my classroom. Being a first year teacher, one of the things that I do not possess right now is fairness. Sometimes I get upset and I kind of hold things against a student longer than I should, but then I learn that I will make mistakes, and so I have to learn how to reflect and say, okay, you made a mistake on this, but it's okay. We can move ahead. We can move forward. So fairness and reflections are a few of the dispositions that I am working on to get better at. Also, I believe that to be a successful educator, we must possess all the dispositions because being a professional educator, there are things that are going to come our way. We have challenges, we have struggles, but we know the common goal is to create a child that is ready for the world, create a child that could thrive in society. So as we become not only teachers, but we are service people, we are meant to show the students what it means to be a person of integrity, honesty, what it means to show fairness to others, what it means to reflect on our mistakes, what it means to be aware and respectful of others despite how they look or feel and how they are, and if they're not the same color or the same shape as we are. Learn to be respectful in all settings and learn to hold ourselves to a high standard. I believe in order to be a great educator, one must be aware of self. one must be aware of others, and one must have a social and emotional skills, because there are some things that are going to come our way and we have to be prepared and ready. How can we expect our students to be good students if we're not good humans ourselves? So I believe that in order to be a successful educator, one must possess all dispositions. Thank you.